I worked in a downtown office building for almost 6 years, and every morning, I saw the same janitor pushing his cleaning cart through the lobby before sunrise. His name was Frank. Most people barely noticed him. Some employees didn't even know his name. He was always polite, always on time, and never seemed interested in office politics or gossip. To most of us, he was just part of the background. One winter, rumors started, spreading that the building's owner was planning to sell the property. Nobody paid much attention until a company-wide email announced that a new ownership group had purchased the entire building. People were curious about who the buyers were. Some assumed it was a real estate investment firm or a wealthy developer. A few days later, management organized a small gathering in the lobby to introduce the new owner. That's when everyone nearly dropped their coffee. Standing beside the property manager was Frank. At first, people thought it was some kind of joke. Then the manager explained that Frank wasn't just a janitor. For more than 30 years, he had worked multiple jobs, lived far below his means, and invested nearly every spare dollar into index funds and rental properties. While most people upgraded their lifestyles every time they earned more money, Frank kept driving the same old truck, living in the same modest house, and investing the difference. Over decades, those investments quietly grew into a fortune. The building had come up for sale, and Frank was part of the investment group that purchased it. In fact, he owned a larger share than anyone else in the partnership. The man many employees assumed was struggling, financially was worth several $million. What shocked me most wasn't that he was rich. It was that nothing about him changed afterward. The next morning, he showed up at the same time, greeted everyone with the same smile, and continued doing his job until the ownership transition was complete. Before he eventually retired, someone asked him why he never told anyone about his investments. Frank laughed and said, "Because people respect money more than discipline. If I told them I was investing every paycheck for 30 years, they'd call me boring. If I tell them I bought a building, they think I'm a genius." That was the day I realized wealth is often invisible. The loudest person in the room isn't always the richest, and the richest person isn't always trying to look rich.